Welcome to the 6th edition of the Black and Gold Report. As you can see, we know Josh and Evan this week. I'm Mr. Meck.
And I'm Mr. Barrett. And it's Thursday. This is when we do this, and you know what that means. Teams are already out there, and sit back and relax because we got a bunch of them going out today. Volleyball is about to leave because they are at Penwood. Field hockey is out back right here. They will take on Chi. Girls soccer is out back here as well, playing Ridley. 9th grade football is over at South Ave, taking on Academy Park. Boys soccer is on their way to Upper Darby. And cross country is on their way to face off against Chester and Chichester. And middle school field hockey is at Academy Park. And the boys soccer team for middle school is home against Academy Park. So we got a lot of action going on here for a Thursday.
Busy day. And before I get to last week, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but we're color coordinated now, black and gold. Call us corny, but I don't know. We're trying to raise the bar around here. As for last week, going back to Friday, the volleyball team kind of kicked the week off on September 26th with a huge win over Chester. The football team, in a dramatic fashion, they had a major lead against Caravel Academy, as Mr. Barrett and I were at the game there on the sideline, and they held on to beat a very difficult opponent in Caravel Academy, someone that had beaten Episcopal earlier in the year.
Yep, and we had some injuries that we overcame, so it was pretty exciting. Yeah,
and good news, Mark Everton, who we thought had kind of torn his ACL in that game, turns out that it's just a bone bruise and a strain, so we're happy to report that. And we haven't been fortunate with the injury bug so far this year, so that was good news.
Yes.
It was good news. Girls soccer had an unfortunate loss at St. Hubert's. And boys soccer, for the first time in quite a long time, beat Garnet Valley at Garnet Valley. So it was a huge win for our boys soccer team.
Yes, good work, guys.
The cross-country team had a good showing at the Wild Safari Invitational at Saturday, which was an all-day affair for them, so congratulations as well. And as we started off this week, the boys soccer team continued their winning ways in kind of huge fashion with a 10-0 victory over Glen Mills at Glen Mills. I'm sure some kind of goal was scored by a Lopez there.
I am pretty sure a Lopez scored, yes.
We did not have a JV football game on Monday. Caravel Academy did cancel that on us, so that game was not played. Girls soccer hosted their senior recognition night Monday night up at South Avenue, and I had the pleasure of being there as long as with Mr. Barrett, and the girls soccer team had a great showing against Upper Darby. They actually won that game 4-0. 4-0, and the seniors represented themselves well. It was a great evening. The parents, I got to give a lot of credit to. The place looked great, balloons, the concession stand. It just really speaks to the quality of parent and child we have around here, how nicely done that was amidst the rain. So congratulations, girls soccer team, on both the win and a great senior recognition night. The volleyball team, however, did take a tough loss on the road against Lower Merion, which has kind of been different for them. They haven't done much losing, but that was a tough loss. Boys soccer, once again, played at South Ave on Tuesday night against Academy Park and won 3-1, correct?
Yes, tough game, but they pulled it out.
Big win, 3-1 against Academy Park, a division foe. Our field hockey team played on the road that night at Academy Park, and they won as well. The volleyball team, not on where Monday was a little bit of a tougher game against Lower Merion. They went 5 sets on the road at Radnor and took a tough defeat there. But even in spite of that, those 2 losses in a row, our girls volleyball team is still playing very, very well. As for yesterday, it was a very quiet day around here. The golf team was on the road against Glen Mills in a match. While they played very well, they did suffer defeat. But the golf team, coming around as a program, and Mr. Dunn really has seemed to be steering our golf team in the right direction. As for, since we already mentioned today, coming up this weekend, Joe.
Yes, and this weekend, for the first time in a long time, football is not playing Friday night. They are on the road on Saturday. They are at Penwood. But tomorrow, field hockey is at Franklin Town Charter, I believe.
Home
is home. Yes, Franklin Town Charter. It is their senior rec is tomorrow night at South Ave. 7 o'clock start. Going back to Saturday, boys soccer is against Conwell Egan. They are at Conwell Egan. And field hockey is away at Springfield. Middle school, their sports are officially up and running now as well. The boys soccer team lost a tough one to Penwood on Tuesday by a score of 5-3. And the girls soccer team had a game against Penwood as well where they scored 11 goals in their first game together. So it was good to see them get off on literally on the right foot.
Look at that. We did miss one. Saturday, we do have our football team who is playing Penwood on the road at 11. Now, the one thing that we will say about Saturday, I think we've all seen the weather. So stay tuned. Check the Twitter feed. Check the athletics page for any updates on cancellations. You know, we may even be able to get some of this stuff done tomorrow. But, you know, reach out. Look on the athletics webpage and Twitter for any updates on any of those games for Saturday.
Yes.
How about our MVPs? I'll start with our player/coach MVP of the week, and that's going to go to our cross-country coach, Mr. Kirk McGrady. Mr. McGrady now has his own Twitter feed, and because of that, we can actually figure out what our cross-country team, the results, so we can get those results and get them a lot quicker. So congratulations, Mr. McGrady. You are our coach of the week, and he is at
McGrady66.
Give him a follow, at McGrady66. How about our team of the week?
Good work, Coach. And our team of the week, well, yes, you can call it a team, you can call it a group, whatever, but they're just as important and sometimes overlooked. The last 3 weeks, obviously, Mr. Meck and I have been at all of our football games, and what is a home football game without the band? So our MVP for this week is the Interboro Marching Band. They were phenomenal all 3 weeks. Putting on a great show. It's not just the kids, obviously, that are out there, but Mr. Peltz, Mr. Friel, all of the parents. There is just so much to it. The work involved is amazing. So we felt that this is a perfect week after having them 3 weeks in a row, that this is a perfect week to give the band a shout out. So great job to the marching band.
Great job. Special thank you to Mr. DiCostanzo, who, as always, helps us with the production of the Black and Gold Report. He even let us know prior to this, so for those of you looking for the football games, we do live feed, not live feeds, we record the football game, but Mr. DiCostanzo has let us know that all those games are available on YouTube for your viewing pleasure, so if you would want to check out the marching band's performance, the football game, all those things are on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the 6th edition of the Black and Gold Report.
And sorry. And one more thing, I know we had Josh and Evan here last week, and everybody liked it. And well, the whole plan of the Black and Gold Report is not just always see our ugly faces up here, but rather to bring some of the kids in as well. So we hope to add that each week.
Coaches too, maybe.
Yes, and coaches, maybe some interviews. Who knows? And obviously, as we say every week, if you need to follow us, you can check on the Athletic website or
on Twitter at GoBuckSports.
And Instagram as well.
Yeah, we're on Instagram too. I'm Mr. Meck.
And I'm Mr. Barrett.
We'll see you
at the game.